Hey everyone, it's David from the Freedom Founders Mastermind community. My tip for today is answering the question I often get from new investors, people who come to Freedom Founders, or just asking the question, David, what entity should I use for my real estate investment? And that's a fair question because I think most of us think about asset protection, liability protection, maybe even doing some tax planning. Those are all important things to do in one's life, and I don't disregard that. However, if you're just getting started in real estate investment, really the last thing you need to do is worry about asset protection or liability protection, because you can get liability protection all day long with very inexpensive liability insurance. Tax planning, that can all be done with or without an entity. Most of the entities we use today, when you are further down the road, have tax planning elements in place. So the point is not to get wrapped around these ideas of got to have everything all set up. I have to have all these entities. I have to have my perfect roadmap for asset protection, liability protection, estate planning, and taxation. All those things roll up together before I can actually make my first move. That's the mindset that too many of us have, because why? Well, we're analytical. We want everything to be perfect. I get that, but you can't run that way in life. People in Freedom Founders Mastermind ask the same thing. Well, Dave, I can't make that first purchase because I really don't understand how to get this all set up with liability protection. I said, well, don't worry about it. Buy the property, get the insurance, and call it good. Do 3, 4, 5 of those, and then let's talk about entity selection, because you can always move the title of your properties into entities after the fact. Always do that. People ask me, well, David, what about using trusts? I've been to trust courses for decades, and there's way too much for me to give you in this particular video. But realize a trust is not an entity, it's a contract, but it also has a purpose in titling real estate assets. It truly does. But let's not get ourselves wrapped around our axle, okay? Let's get the properties going, let's get the investment protocol working first. Then let's come back around and let's talk about actually setting up entities and structures and using maybe trusts. That's the time to do it. If you wait till you get everything perfect, guess what? It never will be perfect. You won't get anything done. That's my tip for today. Remember, always stay freedom focused. I'll see you next time.